What is the worst second-hand embarrassment you've ever felt? 1. A girl graduating from college falling down repeatedly on the stage. She fell at least 3 or 4 times and it was like something invisible was sweeping her leg out from under her. Even she had a confused expression on her face. 2. A colleague of mine put in his 2 weeks. For context, he's a fairly attractive man. Well, this woman from HR, of all places, comes by his cubicle to wish him well, I guess. Anyway, she basically gives him a dance right there in front of the whole office. 3. Was going down an escalator at the Mall of Georgia when the 90-something-year-old guy in front of me very suddenly pooped his pants. We were about 500 feet from a bathroom and he was wearing shorts. I felt so bad for him. My dad gave him his hoodie to wrap around his waist. I was very proud he was my dad in that moment and still am. 4. Was at a dinner party when my friend's mother-in-law asked another one of our friends when her baby was due. She wasn't pregnant. Anyway, the mother-in-law should have simply apologized, but instead doubles down with something to the effect of, "It sure looks like you're pregnant." 5. I went to an open house and there was this older realtor helping the listing agent. He was excitedly walking around this empty house talking about features while looking back at my husband and me, and he ran headfirst into the chandelier that would be positioned over a dining room table had one been there. It happened so quickly we couldn't even warn him. He got tangled in it and ripped it down as he fell face first to the ground, cutting himself up badly in the process. We both still cringe thinking about it. 6. My ex-girlfriend was a waitress, and we were out to dinner with my parents. My mother pulls the trying to use an expired coupon move on the waiter. She simply refused to accept that time as a thing and that the written date had passed. While I zone out and wait for my mom to either win or be escorted out by management, my ex was apparently slowly losing her mind. She suddenly snatches the dollar bill-sized coupon from my mother's hand and eats it. Literally tore it and shoved the pieces in her mouth. She says that since there's no more coupon, there's no deal. 7. A new guy started at work and a couple of us were standing around chatting. A lady that also works there, who is fairly rough around the edges, walks by and the new guy looks at the other guy we were chatting with and states, "Damn, I feel bad for her husband." It was her husband we were talking to. 8. I saw a friend, who was upset that his girlfriend corrected his grammar, throw himself on a couch and kick his feet and pound his fists, while he cried out, "Don't correct me. You're not my mom." She kicked him out of her apartment and broke up with him. I wondered how she lasted so long.